Last year, more than 60,000 people fell for romance scams in the U.S., sending love interests more than $1 billion. Debbie Fox's case is included in that number. She says losing the money was hard enough, but finding someone to pay attention to the case re-victimized her all over again. The feds said her loss was too little to investigate, but her local PD took a chance.
I had just come off of 18 months of wonderful solo travel and adventure.
The fall of 2023 finally had Debbie Fox feeling like herself. After years of trauma, divorce, single parenting, losing her second husband to cancer, she was finally moving forward.
Just really felt comfortable and confident and had a great, strong sense of self.
That confidence led her to an online dating platform called Luxy and a man named Russell.
I came across a profile of a man that had a very gentle expression. His profile was very warm and inviting. So we had a phone call that went well. Then we decided to be in regular contact and video chat. We were having deep conversations. We were having intellectual conversations.
6 weeks in,
he said, I am embarrassed to even ask you this, but I'm short $48,000. Is there any way you can help me?
Debbie still had doubts, but
he wore me down.
She wired the $48,000 to one of Russell's business accounts.
And I thought, okay, poof, he's gonna be gone. And he wasn't.
Russell stayed in contact. A few weeks later, he said he just needed 10 grand more.
I sent the second wire. And then suddenly his attorney is reaching out to me, his alleged attorney, and saying, oh, Russell's been imprisoned.
Now $58,000 out of pocket, she started to question Russell's identity and realized this relationship may not have been as real as she thought.
I am just literally sick to my stomach. Like literally, I am in disbelief. It is raw emotion.
She just needed help.
Debbie's case landed on the desk of Arvada detective Adam Ross.
Her case right away didn't seem crazy different compared to a lot of the cases that I've seen kind of come through my door. But then I quickly realized that it was actually going to lead me down a completely different path that I'm very thankful for it.
Through a subpoena, Ross realized Debbie's money had been quickly transferred out of a U.S. bank account and transferred into cryptocurrency, the moment most police investigations stop.
I always thought it was untrackable, untraceable.
But Ross kept pushing, even got certified in investigating crypto.
And all of my previous assumptions about cryptocurrency in general are probably just straight up wrong. By tracking,
he explained the process
this one
to Steve on your side.
I'm looking for 1.3.
Needless to say,
1-to-1.
It's a little over our heads.
Victim and exchange.
But Ross says he was able to track Debbie's money.
I was able to identify that money going to an actual centralized exchange. The issue is that centralized exchange occurs internationally.
He won't tell us where, since this is still an open investigation.
I have a pretty good idea of where the individual may be, but it kind of is going to take some ingenuity to kind of figure out how we can go after him.
This local detective is making some inroads, but needs some help jurisdictionally from what I can see. So that's really frustrating for me to know that there's a breadcrumb of trails to this individual.
Debbie still has her doubts about whether she'll ever see justice.
Statistics are against me.
But she isn't ready to give up just yet.
There's a ray of hope, and so for me to just say, done, walk away, I haven't reached that point. I don't know the ending of the story for me.
Debbie's story doesn't end there. She now wants to be an advocate for people who've been victimized through cybercrime. She's writing a book about all this, and she wants to speak on behalf of fraud victims and advocate for their rights. Telling her story to Steve on your side is the first step. If you're in Debbie's shoes, Detective Ross says, the earlier you report your crime, the better chance police have at getting you your money back. I'm Steve Stager, Steve on your side, 9 News.